There we go. Okay, so let's see what this is. Okay, so hello everyone. I'm Josh, aka Risky Boots, and I'm here with Sule, and I was notified that the patch notes for tomorrow's update, which is in Japan, it's October 19th right now, and I think in America, what is it, Sule? It's the 18th still.
October 18th.
Okay,
Not the 18th.
so yeah, so today should be the release of Mimikyu. So let's look at these patch notes. So version 1.2, 1.12.1.4. Okay, patch notes. I don't even know if that's like if you can do that. Just make a new game. Anyway, all right, so we're here. We don't even know if these patch notes are real, but let's just see. We don't even know. All right, so let's see. Let's discuss these patch notes. All right, so here we go. So let's see update details. So a new battle map, which we knew was coming. The Halloween Merge Stadium unlocks on the 19th, which is today for me. Halloween event. During this Halloween event, you can complete Halloween missions and Halloween challenges to collect Halloween coins and exchange them for rewards from the Halloween capsule dispenser. So one, my biggest problem is the fact they use Halloween so many times. That's not really native speaking. We don't use Halloween that many times in the same speech.
Stop being a teacher. Just read the patch notes.
Exactly. Okay. Anyway, just too much Halloween. We get it. You have themed missions for Halloween rewards. All right. So right here, you can participate in the event to exchange rewards. Repetitive. All right. So let's see. Display health gauge for wild Pokemon has been adjusted. Oh, okay. That'd be interesting. Shop updates. Are we going to be able to use all 12 different currencies we have?
Definitely not. No, just do you
I have fashion tickets I need to use. Bug fixes, text fixes. Hopefully they fix this text here. If the game has not been updated on your device, please restart the game to apply this update. While this game is updated, you may not be able to connect to the server. If this occurs, please try again later. Change made to Pokemon their move judgment. All right, so first one. Oh, wow, we're already getting to Mewtwo Y. Mewtwo Y, let's see. Oh, yeah, Mewtwo Y. Future Sight and Recover have been nerfed. All right, let's see what it is. The stats have also been reduced. Good, I love some stats. All right, so crit rate. These could crit. Why could they crit? Why could they crit? Okay, so let's see the crit rate. All right, so at level 5 and level 8 and level 10 have been adjusted to 0. So it looks like it can no longer crit. It should not have been able to crit in the first place. There's no reason why a special crit is only reserved for Pokemon that can do it's reserved for basic attacks. Ability shouldn't crit unless there's something special about the ability. You just can't be critting people. It's strange.
What is Mewtwo Y?
No, so this they took away his whole crit. Oh, okay, my bad. I read this wrong. So he can't crit anymore. Good. He doesn't need to be critting. All right, so let's see. So base special attack. All right, base special attack it went from scales from 150 to 900 and now goes to so it scales the same except it caps at 1 810. Okay, but does that help level progression though? I need to see like every single level as it increases. So I mean it's good at caps.
You're asking for all their deepest darkest secrets. You're not getting those.
Oh, I mean, we could probably look it up a little bit later. Just how like the Pokemon progresses. What is it? We just got to go to like I think it's like unitemath.com and just look at how it levels up every. Oh, Unite DB has it too. Okay, so future sight, increased damage dealt while effect is active now 20 to 10%. Okay, future sight plus increased damage dealt to 30. Why was it 30? Oh my gosh, to 15%. These nuts.
You know, it's funny. He got nerfed before he got released, didn't he?
He got 7 nerfs before he got released. Okay, so they cut the increased damage to half, but they didn't cut the base damage to half. Okay, so this is a piece of the move, but not the whole move. My biggest thing with Future Sight, I think it's a cool move. I think it should be skill shot focused for the amount of damage it does. It shouldn't be auto target. Also, it shouldn't have all those additional abilities.
Like quad bars on the ground, little timer bomb versus a actual bomb that just hits you automatically, and then you just.
Yes. Okay. Recover. Shield amount decreased by 25%. Okay. Movement speed increases to 10%. He had a 20% move. Okay. Mega gauge is decreased by 50%. So half across the board, and he had a shield. Okay. So pretty much, um, where's the nerf for teleport?
Oh no, of course not. I told you. You'll see.
Well,
we're just beginning.
That's kind of it. Like there's nothing else here from Mewtwo Y. So I wish they would have done something to the Unite move needs to do less damage. It doesn't need to stun. They need to cap. They need to honestly cap his attack speed because you know Greninja and Cinderace have an attack speed cap on them. This man needs an attack speed cap. It just seems like it's glitchy. Like even when he basic attacks, like his character frame doesn't move correctly. Like it's like his body moves, but his head turns the opposite way. So yeah,
You don't deserve to see him. You deserve to see me though.
yeah. Also, the Psycho Shock build, it doesn't need to be CC immune when channeling, and also an area pop up. Yeah,
Oh, so you see how they didn't address the full issue?
and then also they didn't fix the splash damage problem. That's okay.
Oh, thank you. That's the most important thing. I was like, why would he have splash damage?
Yeah, the splash. I don't mind him doing splash damage, but it shouldn't be 100% of the damage. It feels like 100%. If it's not, it feels like 100%. But also, it's like, what is it? What is it? Basic attacks in this game are auto hit. They're not skill shot focused. So as long as you're in range, also he has increased range. You know what? I'm tired of this. Let's keep going. I don't. I just.
There's too much nitpicking into it.
Yeah, I have to go to bed. All right. So anyway, Blaziken. All right, let's see. Blaziken has been changed. Okay. So increased defense. That's good. So he's a brawler. So now he can actually fight. These are good changes. So he has increased special defense, increased defense. So increased basic attack speed while in punch style from 30 to 40%. All right. I mean, really, no one's like really brawling anymore because Mewtwo just dismisses him anyway. So he's like, you sit in the corner and I'll come back to you later. All right. Unite move. Cooldown. Why? Who cares about the cooldown? This thing is okay. All right. Increase movement speed from 10 to unnecessary. Unnecessary. Okay. Unnecessary changes to Blaziken. Um, unnecessary. Okay. All right. Sure.
Well, when we get further along, I'll say my comments on this.
All right. So let's see. Urshifu. Surging strikes has been nerfed. Okay, let's see. Defense. Okay, so his base defense has been lower, making him easier to kill. Okay. Surging strikes reduce damage by 10 to 10, 17. What is this? Like a what is this? Okay. Reduce damage by 10 to 17%. Okay, I don't know what that means. But
that's real vague. Exactly. Real vague.
okay, I have to look up the numbers. But maybe it means like the damage that he receives when doing it. I don't know. Our HP from boost goes from 3% to 2%. Okay, sure. I mean, but the thing about it is like usually there's like Blissy right there next to him or like Comfey. Anyway, all right, next. Okay, so far so good. Lame. All right, so let's see. Lepers.
So do you see how they
Look,
which is so
I see right here, like they gave him more defense, but like this is the thing about Blaziken, which I said in my video that I never published. Blaziken, the whole game is about the Rayquaza fight. Blaziken has no place in that fight. Like no one knows what Blaziken doesn't know what it's supposed to do. Am I supposed to target because the spacing is awkward for him to actually battle, right? And he's supposed to be a brawler, but he can't. If he's found first, he can't recover from that fight. He can't go against a Blastoise. He can't go against most defenders. Like Blaziken is there to like fight background people, but like yeah, I mean, but this so like they lower his cooldown by 1 second. Like, okay, like, but still, like that doesn't really do too much because what is it? Buddy Barrier has a different cooldown because of his ability, and also what's that thing called? Energy Gap has a different cooldown because it works differently on him. So I mean, like, it's cool that he's able to continue to fight to actually get his passive off. So it looks like they're focusing on the healing factor, but at the same time, Urshifu can hit through shields. So that shield that you think you can get, Urshifu doesn't die. He also what is it? He gets a heal and he gets a shield and he does crits. Like Blaziken's not doing none of that stuff. Blaziken just running around and struggling as torture. This dude literally is level 5 ready to go. Easy mac and cheese. And also the thing about it is, what is it? Urshifu still with a Comfey. This doesn't mean they literally like nerfed the thing that no one cares about. All right, next. All right, Lapras. Because we have anti-heal in the game, right? So like what was the point of this? Like okay, anyway, Lapras. Okay, so let's see Lapras. Ah, my girl. Lapras needs a nerf. Lapras shell armor ability, HP recovery rates that have been nerfed. Really, shell armor? Why? I don't think shell armor is a problem. 25. No, I think shell armor is perfectly fine. I think it's a good thing. I think its recovery needs to be lower. Absolutely. Perish Song damage reduced by 20%. Absolutely. I think that's totally fair. I think Perish Song does way too much damage. I think that you should use it with your team to help you get that instant kill. But I've seen Lepers just kill people by themselves, like, and then walk away, like, just pat his knees. Like, because with Parasong Plus, every time you use Parasong, it's a boosted attack, and your boosted attack gives you recovery. So it's Parasong, recover with basic attack, Parasong again, recover base attack, Parasong again, and then you're dead. They're dead, and you just walk away completely healed up. Absol, Absol got a buff. Ooh. All right, let's see. Okay, so Absol got some. Okay, no, I'm just saying like Absol's late game. Okay, I bang with that. And Unite move. Oh, Unite move got a cooldown. Okay, sure, that's not bad. So that means you can actually play Absol at Rayquaza. Decidueye, knock knock, lame, has been nerfed. Buff. It's a chicken. All right, let's see. So let's. Okay, so his defense stats, no one cares. He's still a chew toy. Oh, he's just early game. He doesn't die as much. So they early game. They just give him a booster early game. Yeah, still 60. He doesn't have escape. All right, and then his ultimate. Okay, yeah, his ultimate is reduced. Yeah, because it does take a long time to charge this thing. It's easy when you have Razor Leaf, but if you're doing the what's it called, the Spirit Shackle build, it's a little bit difficult. Blissy. All right, let's see what Blissy's doing. Blissy, aka the was it the last child that was born that can do no wrong. You know, when I was little, right, I remember my sister stole a piece of gum at the store, and my mom was like, "Oh, she's so cute," and I was like, "What?" That's Blissy. Blissy. Let's see. Basic attacks. Help. Wait, am I reading this right? Wait. Basic attack speed increase. Okay, so it got a reduction. Okay, so basic attack speed, the basic attack speed increase has been reduced to 25%. Movement speed increase. This is the thing about Helping Hand. The cooldown needs to be higher. It needs to be at least 10 seconds to do this thing. Movement speed is very valuable. Also, the fact that you get increased attack speed. Yeah, I think they need to increase the cooldown of this move. Like there needs to be like some counterplay to it. Okay, let's see. Safeguard, shield decrease. Like this is just a target towards Mewtwo, and but this is everything but like it's like exactly what you said. It's everything but the issue. This is literally everything but the issue. Like Blissy's like Unite move decrease. Like just address the anyway. All right, next Leafeon. Please be Leaf Blade. Yeah. Emerald 2-step has been nerfed. Really? No, nerf Leaf Blade. Leaf Blade's the problem. No one cares about this move. What? No, Leaf Blade. Leaf Blade is crazy. Okay, next. Mew. Mew's basic attack has been adjusted. Okay, from 9 onward, Mew now recovers equal to damage. Oh, so they gave him the vampire ability. Okay. So now he gets his recovery back. Okay. So Pikachu got this buff a while back, or Pikachu got this new ability a while back, but I didn't feel it until we got the cursed items. That's when I really felt it. But okay, so now Mew is for some reason getting health back. But Mew has so many escapes. Like that's the point of catching Mew. Like if you catch him, he should die. He shouldn't have a chance to come back. You know, it's like you catch a fairy, right? It's your fairy. Like you shouldn't have a chance to like, slip out the jar. All right, anyway, basic attacks. Basic attack damage increased. Why? 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 Okay. Damage increase. Damage increase each time a ball of energy flies a distance. Oh, okay. So they lowered the damage by 1%. What? Why? Just take this part off. Like this didn't need to be touched. Solar beam. Why is Mew getting a buff? What? Cooldown? Okay. Solar beam. Okay, so Solar Beam's getting some tick damage here or something like that. Okay, reduce cooldowns. Why? Okay, so it's changed from 0.7 second light screen. What does it mean adjusted? This isn't adjusted. It's just a flat buff. It got a new ability. It got an increase in attack. It got a cooldown reduction. It got another cooldown reduction. It even got a tick. This is just a buff. What are you talking about? Some adjusted. All right, next. Snorlax. Oh, thank God. Let's see. Snorlax. Flail has been in power nap. Okay, has been buffed. Yay. Okay, increase movement speed. Okay, and decrease there for seconds. Okay, so increase movement speed from. Okay, so it's the same thing. It just now he just.
faster for longer when he flails.
That's not a buff. He didn't get what Mew got. Okay. All right, and the next one.
Negative. Be happy Snorlax got anything.
Increase by 20%. Oh, that's really good. Energy needed. Oh, wow. Okay, that's actually good. Okay, that's actually good. Now it just needs to actually do something. Thank you.
Please.
All right, Cramorant.
Please stop.
I don't really think there's a point in actually reading Cramorant. We already know exactly what's going on. Cramorant's boosted attack has been doing this weird thing where it hits multiple people back and forth. It's always been glitchy. All right, bug where damage from. Yeah, let's see. Boosted basic attack when dive was used. Yes, we know. Fixed basic attack when launching. What is it? Arcuda to continue to flop around longer than expected. Exactly what I just said. So nothing. Cramorant. This is always in every single patch update. This Cramorant copy and paste. I don't actually think they're working on it. I don't think they're working on it. I think they just put it there.
Not just the skeptic. Not just skeptic.
Because he was banned from like tournaments because they're like, oh, there's something wrong with his boosted basic attack, and then the next one, there's something wrong with his boosted basic attack, then the next one. Now it's just like, hey, this is still a bug. Okay, I bet you my bottom dollar. I want to screenshot this and be like, this is the same thing that's gonna be in the next patch. Maybe yeah. Talonflame. All right, bug fix for Talonflame from being able to go through thin walls. Sure, but I'm not using flame charge to go through walls anyway. So, all right. Well, overall, very disappointing. Extremely disappointing.
All right, question. Where's the Mewtwo X nerfs?
Who?
Mewtwo X?
Who's that?
He's not the savior of Unite or the godchild, but he's up there.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of mad about these Mewtwo Y nerfs and these Blissy nerfs. I'm kind of not gonna lie.
What did Sule say?
I'm kind of frustrated because like I can tell that people have slowly stopped playing Unite. Like you can definitely tell people have like slowly stopped playing Unite. It's very easy to feel that way. Yeah, like I see like other streamers don't post as many videos, or if they post a video, it's just like, hey, so this is a good way to go into YouTube Mewtwo Y, and then Mewtwo Y is not in the game that they're recording. So yeah, this is a problem.
Oh, I have another question for you. Risky Boots.
What's up? Oh, you can.
They nerf all these legendaries. They don't nerf Zacian, who's still a problem even while Mewtwo Y was around.
Well, you know what? There's so many questions I have. I don't know the answer because Comfey needs to be fixed. I don't know why they lowered, like literally the shell armor on Lapras was completely fine. Like that's the whole thing about Lapras was being able to sustain tanky hits. Like she was like, oh, I can take a Mewtwo Y. Like, like she was the one who could like tank the hit for Mewtwo Y. Now, like what's why would you lower that? Like she just needs to reduce. She's really just needs a reduction. You can keep her recover the same. Just lower the damage she does. Lower the damage. Comfey needs to be completely reworked. I feel like there should be a timer on how long Comfey should be on a character. Because so the thing about it is, so Mew can coach, right? Mew can coach multiple people, but Mew doesn't heal that much. And Mew also gives him a boost in stats. But if Mew does the same Pokemon twice, it gets like, it cancels the ability. That needs to be applied to Comfey. So if Comfey gives like a heal for like maybe like what, a good 5-10 seconds, I get that. But it needs to be like kicked off and can't get back onto somebody for a while. Like it needs to be jumping around the team or something like that. Like it needs to be like actual like playable, not just like I'm just gonna pick Comfey, I'm gonna go get a bag of chips. Let me know if you die, so I know when to pick up the controller. All right. Well, I think this is I think I've seen enough. I think this is more than exciting. More than exciting. I think this is
Well, the real question is, will we see more Side-Strike, uh, Mewtwo Y
no,
plus Blissey still?
no.
That's the question. We won't see that.
No, no, no. We're just gonna see the we're gonna see the part that say because they didn't the problem with Mewtwo is they didn't fix the actual problem. They keep taking pieces, but it's the stun, it's the knockback, it's the global ult, it's the X attack that increases 25%. I think it's 25% attack damage and then 20% increase attack speed. I think you also get movement speed too. Like
Yep, you do.
these things just stack on top of each other. And then they didn't even talk about teleport at all. The double
Nope.
teleport, like what? Like what? Like recover? Who cares about recover? Like what? This dude's not fighting anybody.
Well, Recover has the that's why they worry about that.
Oh no, because Mewtwo's that close. Ain't no one catching Mewtwo with teleport. This dude has
Unless
two.
you decide he's the teleport away.
Right, and it's the thing is a knockback. It's a knockback. It's a pop. It's a knockback, stun, and a bomb, and a damage multiplier. But I will say I am excited the fact that they did take away his crit. But I don't even think the Mewtwo I have even I don't even think I focus on crit with my Mewtwo. I think it's just all attack speed. Like
No, you just focus on just exactly because once you mega, you just flat everybody to death. It's just you just laugh maniacally.
yeah, and then also like, did they change his scalings? I think yes, they did change scale. So I think I'm interested in this number right here because I want to see because the top number is the first number is the exact same. This means coming out the jungle, he's the exact same. The only thing they changed is his late game, which gives him chance to like flip a little bit, but at the same time, the Mewtwo global ult just sets up the Rayquaza fight. Because if it depends on whose Mewtwo hits how many people at what time. Because that's the Mewtwo ulting starts the Rayquaza fight.
How big the radius is for the ult is ridiculous.
But it's also one of those things where like I've seen people like well time it because I do this all the time. When I sometimes attack the Rayquaza, so Rayquaza will do that little tornado twister. The move is twister.
Yeah, which is
Yeah, exactly. So Twister will just like will show where everyone is, pop people up, and then also you can stun them, or you can do the reverse order and it still works perfectly fine. So then they have to avoid Rayquaza's Twister, which is a knock up and does a crap ton of damage if depending on who you are. And you also have to, dance around Mewtwo's ult. And then, at that point it's like it's crazy. So really it's like I mean, that's like I said, like that's the biggest problem with Bladeskin. You can do all Bladeskin is a lot of effort for a little bit of outcome because everything it doesn't matter how many kills you get. We all know this about this game. Rayquaza is the only thing that matters. That's it. The only thing that matters, Rayquaza. That's it. And Blaziken,
you're saying only matters being Mewtwo Y.
yeah, you. Oh, exactly.
His other team and mega and then just drop the turtle.
Doesn't he heal him? Doesn't he have life steal? Let me just
I
check.
don't think it matters what else he has.
Let's
But I
just
mean,
check
if I,
this.
I would not be surprised if he had such a thing.
Let's just check. Let's just check right now.
Oh no.
There we go. Mewtwo Y.
Attacker?
Pressure. Mewtwo deals damage to every Pokemon with basic attack. Magic gauge increased by 12 times. Mewtwo is increased. Mewtwo special attack is increased by 1.5. Right now, we don't have time for these ads. All right, let's see. Let me go down. All right. He also has a stun at level 1. Okay, let's go. So this probably isn't up to date, but we can actually see what it was before. Okay, so he doesn't have life steal. Okay, he does not have life steal. And this hasn't been updated because his crit rate is still 20%. 1 out of every 5 hits.
That makes no sense when he goes about 20 hits per 5 seconds. So that is tomfoolery.
Yeah. But the thing about it is like, I mean, Mewtwo's are still going to go. This is why I say that early game is matters most because when you lower this early game number, this discourages Mewtwo from going into the jungle because it takes him longer to jungle those jungle camp minions. So that's why I say this number needs to be.
But just don't even matter if he just gets the 2 buffs and when he goes to top lane and just eradicates you.
Well, I mean, if it takes him a long, like it's like what is it, Sobble, right? Sobble has these stats, but it doesn't do a lot of damage. It struggles in the jungle. It can, but it just takes too long. It just takes too long. Like bottom line, this whole number needs to be just. If he's going to multiply everything, this whole number needs to go down. There we go. Let's just say what it is. This whole number needs to go down. But really taking 90 off of this doesn't really change anything. they need to lower this down to 110 or something like that because he just multiplies too many things. This his early game needs like there needs to be a
Well,
little
you're
bit of
saying they should not make influence Pokemon. Is that
what I'm really saying is, you can complete the Halloween missions and the Halloween challenges to collect the Halloween coins and exchange them for Halloween capsule dispenser at the Halloween event. If you didn't know,
and they're still not having enough to get Halloween.
you know what? Also, this is my biggest complaint about these Halloween events. It's been October is almost darn near over. We should have been had this a lot. Like Halloween come around every year at the same time. I'm so confused. All right, this is too much. It's 2 in the
You
morning.
sound a little reflective with these past months. You didn't make your day.
So it's 2:12 a.m. and I'm done. All right, guys. I'll catch you later. I'm not editing any of this stuff out. You can see all this on the screen. Good night.